What's going on, everybody? Happy 2024 to you all. Hopefully everybody's been starting off doing well. So this video, I wanted to spotlight my vocal icks. What are those things that singers do that make me go, ugh? All right. So number one, when people struggle with pitch. Number two, when people use too much vibrato. Number three, when people oversing by doing too many riffs, runs, or long notes. Number four, people who just have an unpleasant tone. Now, I know that's a subjective thing, but I'm going to show you some artists who their tone is not the most pleasant to me. Now, I know y'all going to argue in the comments, and I'm ready for you guys, so let's go. And number five, people who do not know their vocal limits. So I'm going to show you some examples of what I'm talking about, and we'll get to it. Peace.
Vocal limits. What are vocal limits? Vocal limits are knowing what your voice can do, what your voice can't do, and what you can do to accommodate your condition. There are singers such as Whitney Houston before she passed, Mariah Carey right now, who had amazing voices in their prime. Even outside of their prime, they have great vocal moments, but the level of consistency is not there like it was in their prime to hit those high notes. Due to age, habits such as cigarette smoking for Whitney, alcohol drinking for Mariah, overuse of the voice, vocal exhaustion, lack of sleep, lifestyle choices, it takes a toll on the voice. The songs that you were able to sing in your prime, you're not able to sing anymore, current, present day, and that's okay. The solution to that is this: one, get vocal training. Two, lower the key. The problem I feel like Mariah has a lot of the times is she resorts to lip syncing because she does not want to lower the key. So she'd rather keep it in original key, sound sometimes raspy or hoarse in her present voice, and then lip high notes. Before you sing, you got to do your warm-ups. You got to warm your voice up. And if you know your voice maybe isn't in the right condition that it should be in to hit certain notes, avoid those notes like the plague. Don't hit those notes. Stay in your comfort range. Now lower that key. Do some ad-libs where you're going to hit that high note. Not taking risks when you know that your voice isn't in good vocal condition. I do not advocate lip syncing. I do advocate changing the key. I do advocate maybe doing a stripped down version of the song. If you know that you don't have the stamina or the ability to sing a certain way, take it down. Do a stripped down version of it, a cool, calm version, just to accommodate your voice. The main thing you guys need to know about knowing your vocal limits is accommodating due to your vocal condition. Once you do that, then you can move forward accordingly and successfully. If you have an off day, I understand, but when you consistently are sounding off, you're singing off key, you're singing off pitch, you just sing it off. Something needs to be done, because as a singer, your job, your profession is to sing. And if you can't sing, we have a problem. Now I want to show you some clips of some singers who have not used this vibrato technique so well. So you guys saw those singers. Now, when people sing with too much vibrato, or they just don't do it tastefully, it really irks my soul, because it could really mess up the quality of the delivery. You know, you really have to know what works for your voice and what doesn't. It's a great thing to experiment. I really encourage you to experiment with your voice and to try different things. And when you do that, ask people, well, how does this sound? Because, you know, we think we sound like Whitney Houston when we're using our vibrato, but we really sound like some of the other people that I just spotlighted in those clips. And there's no shade, but it's great to know what's good for you and what isn't. For me, something somebody told me is less is more. I didn't know what that meant at first. You know, I use a lot of vibrato myself, and sometimes it's tasteful and other times it's not. And what I do is I look back at my videos and I listen to my voice, and sometimes I'm like, that was horrible. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you did that real well. Always be in the process of getting better at your craft. Never get comfortable, never get complacent. Always look to do better. And for me, something I look for in regards to melismas and growls and riffs and runs is intentionality and purpose. What is the purpose of doing that specific riff or run? And what is the intention of it? Like, what are you looking to convey with that specific thing? So, when Mariah Carey, she did a tribute to Patti LaBelle. She did Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And there's a certain part in the song where it goes, bluebirds fly. And when she did the fly part, she did this amazing melisma to convey the flying part. So she really took that word and she put emphasis on that word to convey a message. It wasn't like, you know, Beyonce with the she did a song Emotions when she was singing with Celine Dion, and she was what is the purpose of that? Riffs and runs, I compare them to, you know, oil and paint. You know, your paintbrush is your voice. The riffs and the runs, that's the color. So if your riffs and your runs, they have no intention, they have no purpose, why are you doing it? To me, you're doing it to show off. And one thing I do not like about singers is when they show off. There is a way to demonstrate your skill and your technique. There's a way to do that, and there's a way to convey that.
I'd give my all for your love tonight. Give my all for your love tonight.
Melismas, riffs, runs, and growls, they should flow with the melody. They shouldn't go against the melody. They shouldn't take away from the melody, but they should flow with the melody. So when you look at your favorite singer, look at that. Does their riff, their run, their melisma, their growl, does it flow with the melody or does it take away from it? Does it seem like it's just out of place, at a weird place in the song?
Forget about the price tag.
Baby, no.
The next topic I want to get onto is singers having an unpleasant tone. Now, this is completely subjective to the listener's ear. Now, here are a few vocalists that I think are technically great vocalists. I just am not fond of their tones. No shade, just my opinion.
Wanting to hold you, embrace you, want to look at you and tell you how much I love you, I want you, I need you, I miss you.
So the next thing I want to talk about is pitch. Pitch is defined as the relative highness or lowness of a tone as perceived by the ear. The way I think about it, it's when somebody is on the actual note. Now, when somebody goes above the note, that would make them sharp, and when they're below the note, that would make them flat. So here are a couple of examples of some great vocalists who have gone above the note or below the note, making them off pitch.